Diego si Immortal, VP.
Naku, lakad mo tatang, lakad mo tatang!
Normally.
Done, meaning that Tiny doesn't necessarily have to be there, right? So like a Mirana Sand King initiation, you follow that up with a Laguna Blade. It's a Coddle instead, okay. Just buffing up more of that magic damage. It means that you're going... Staying under the cover of nighttime.
Yo!
Bounce back.
Oh, nicely played. Bob finds our first blood. He's getting really close to the boot to travel. Did we see Bob?
Oh.
They're gonna jump.
Yeah,
Onto the
it's
Shadow
just Jing,
Demon.
though.
Yeah, nothing crazy. I guess giving a little bit of injection of gold into Palace, but Avatar mode.
You're going to have the spirit form. You're going to bump him back into the arrow. You're going to kill off the creeps so much faster. It's just a little bit unfortunate as well. They're going to use it to get a kill onto Chuan at least, but just still doesn't feel like power up top. Avatar mode's ready.
Oh, they're more than happy to take the fighters instantly burrowed out after the exorcism in Avatar mode. That's a big kill to find. Going for this hood first item, you're trying to take up and take these fights.
So, kind of ult wasted, you could say.
They
Top
know this
side.
cliff is warded. Tina's gonna jump, but it's just the Enchantress. Great position from Jing. Offering up some protection, but still with the damage. It's a lot with all the magic. Tina's gonna be killed off nonetheless, and Ryu drags him to the cliff line. So a 1-for-1. And
Who's it going to be?
Alice with the DD, they're gonna jump. But Jing once again, perfect positioning, offering some protection through the banishment to Asta. Is gonna be out to safety, but Tino still jumps into the middle. A double burrow strike, but they've still got to be considerate. Avatar mode is completely out of mana. Maybe they're gonna be worried about battle loss. Oh my lord, the Tiny just chunking them down. A 2-for-2 in the end. A buyback forced out from Chuan. Like now you're
Whack.
out.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Just for free.
They have a nice ward inside the base. They actually might stick around to use it. They see Ryu. Palace actually going to jump behind. Tina's fall up again. Jing proving to be an issue with the banishment. Avatar mode's just narrowly being able to escape. They're still continuing to hunt. Behind the barracks they go. A 2-for-1, but Palace is going to give up the Aegis advantage. He's got BKB on the respawn. They don't have Stonegaze to set up as well. Palace just going to BKB. Look to TP out. There will not be an answer. So... what do you get? Was there a buyback forced out? I think a 2. They're going to see the rest of the team as well. So, I mean, that observe ward's going to give them so much information.
Pinging him. Like, there's the
He's
Shadow
split from
Demon,
the team.
although...
They know that many heroes aren't behind Tino at the moment. Arrow's going to be the mark. The mana.
There's
Oh
Stonegaze.
no, they're in trouble. As Asta's killed off with ease. Neon a little bit too late to protect their position 1. Now they're going to toss Tino into the middle like that. Oh, Palos. That was filthy stuff. The synergy. 1-for-1, but guess what?
The demolition.
Yep.
Radiant's bottom
Oh no.
You know, I was memeing, but he has the freaking Titan Sliver, man.
Of course. I told you, man. Do you even have to ask that? Is Pelos? What? What is that? This tiny, the full wraparound. Asta's got to get in the middle. Roche at half health. The support's going to look to evade to the north. Tino charging up the epicenter. They're not grouped up at the moment. He's trying to find a window. Tino's going to jump now. Into the middle. It's not crazy damage. Palace got the follow-up of the instant BKB Stonegaze. Asta, they're going to try and turn to Roche. Easy Aegis for Asta. Now they got the second life, and Palace needs to retreat, or maybe he wants to stand his ground. Killing off the Shadow Demon protected for the BKB. He's got the Satanic as well, so Palace, oh, he doesn't care about the damage, just shrugs it off with ease. And now with the respawn, they'll turn to Avatar mode. They know they have a window to aim the Leshrac. Asta's going to try and TP out as Tino just too late to cancel that one. But Execration do such an awesome job to read when they need to kite the Dusa and when they can stand their ground.
Through the Death Prophet, through the Tiny. Even just the Aghanim Scepter on the Mirana, right? Doing
Tiny?
so much.
Links onto Asta. It's another incredible stun from Tina onto 2. And hang on. Dusa's gone. She's got a buyback. Palace is in trouble. Satanic's already used BKB as well. I don't think Tiny gets out of this. But the rest of Execration, do you stick around? They're in shambles. Look at the health pool slowly crumbling as Neon. They'll hold the high gun. chasing down heroes after hero. No way Tino gets out. He's got his blink down to the south. He'll make it. And probably with the rest of the team.
It's the Asta.
Oh, I think they
Do they have the
saw...
gem?
I think Asta saw the Epi.
Epi Pulse.
Yeah. Whoa! Tino, what is that? Oh, that's a bar almost to end the game. They need a retreat. Tino's going to try and get the ulti off under the cover of the BKB. They'll drag him back still. As Asta still showing that he's got some damage they need to respect.
The zoning Epi, though, after what was that, a triple burrow strike?
Yeah.
Just to make sure that he's timing that Stone Gaze to perfection.
Oh, he's going to
Bob,
reel it on
Bob,
Bob. Oh, no. Tino needs to counter-initiate. He's got to put his body on the line. They're going to jump in. Chain controls there. All on Jing to be able to offer the assistance, and he does just that. This is going to be fine in the middle. Vincenzo wants to jump. Oh, I mean, Vincenzo's just getting shredded apart. You can't, as a support, just move in to try and deal with the Rapier on the Medusa. You've got a Kaido. You have to aim the backline. But Neon, they're not giving them that opportunity.
Move around, get those key pickoffs. It'll enable them to go right back on in. They feel like without that Stone
They're
Gaze...
in Tino. They're onto Enryu. Able to take the arrow.
Double.
Tino kind of stuck on the higher ground. They still have the ward on the higher ground, so Palace is trying to find a window to jump. Maybe Avatar Mode's going to be the target, but Jing's the target instead. Palos, oh, he's got plenty of burst. The crit at the last second to get the kill. But Asa needs to enter the higher ground. You can't keep missing at the moment, but it doesn't matter. Palos with the Satanic, the sustain. He can't keep himself alive as Asta with the Rapier. They've got a condition. Tino, a couple of crits, he's killed off as well. The buybacks are there, but Asta's proving that this Rapier...
Roche is up. Roche is up as they walk into it. Oh my god. Every single time where, you know, a core takes every single thing from Roshan and then they die and die back with the cheese still in their backpack, I'm like, I could have used that.
You're asking for a Scythe of Vice. It's actually going to be Bob that picks it up. So the other side you were wanting it for is Enryu. Charging aggressively into the jungle. Tino gets a beautiful double burrow strike.
Damage.
And Asta's too late to be able to capitalize on this. To the west they go, onto Vincenzo with the Death Prophet, killed off with ease, but eyes on Jing. The Shadow Demon's valuable. A burrow strike in and out. Pelos, a couple of crits, just like that. They don't have the Shadow Demon, no buybacks available. Asta in Avatar mode, do they want to charge up the high ground? I don't know, it's going to be scary.
The base is your safe haven right now, and it is the Shadow Demon that run into Bob here. If they kept going down, they would have. Might catch out Vincenzo instead. He doesn't have... Oh, no, he does have buyback, but...
Well, Tino's going to fly over the
Tino
tree
again on
line.
point.
But it doesn't matter. If wherever Asta is, they have to be so conscious about the Deuce's damage. Halbert's continuing to cut at the moment. Palos is a big kill. They're onto the backline. Jing's gone, but now Palos has the man fight. The Deucer, once again, Halbert, Arrow, they're doing such a good job to be able to avoid the Deucer at all costs. But Asta, once the stuns expire, can you even lock onto anyone? To the north he goes. Gets so much mana back, but it's Asta against the world. The Jing waiting the wings, waiting for the second round. He's got BKB. He's got BKB for the second life. They're going to be perfect with the chain control. They are! To the north, the double stun from Tino again. And it's just going to BKB TP out, but he cancelled. Asa cancelled the TP, so he's going to stand his ground. Rapier against the world. Deucer against the world, but the Rapier's on the deck. He's got a buyback, but it doesn't matter. They call it quits as Execration take out game one. 50 minutes in, and what a lost fight.
Vision wins games, and finding the Shadow Demon will do it as well. It was great play by Palos there to just consistently look to find him. He buys back, finds him immediately again, just because of that cliff ward where they're looking to take that team fight. So, a really good recognition of the strong areas where they want to be fighting around for Execration.
It's a instant
It's another
pick.
one of these heroes that can get poured out, though, by the Nyx Assassin, right? You got Flame Guard running, Carapace, very easy to zip in and kill. Mana here is, well, Enryu's going to be able to take the Hill Troll Priest away. It's a nice little passive healing coming through for him. Good 3/4 pull by Vincenzo, though.
Top lane, Shanks. He's going to go down. Asta finds our first blood, and Chuan, he was just able to step in, get a stun, easy like that. And now Vincenzo,
Is he body blocking?
he's going to be killed off as well as Jing. Oh, well, this time...
The Storm Spirit as he takes away the
Oh, Vincenzo.
Mystic.
Yeah.
I mean, can you expect a Storm Spirit to be here at this stage, though? Like,
yeah, well,
in all honesty?
they saw him. I'm almost certain they saw Storm venturing this way, and where else would he be? Maybe clearing a small camp, maybe getting their own bounty, but I'm almost certain Bob saw him walking down bottom, but you get...
So, it's net worth lead. I was about to say starting to grow, but still basically neck and neck.
Bottom lane,
once
and
he
Ryu.
uses the bounty route on Avatar.
Be in trouble, actually. Avatar mode wants to TP down, and they got... It was an aggressive attempt from Palos, and as soon as the Storm Spirit enters the lane, there's really nothing that Tiny can do. It's just inevitable at this stage, and he
to basically any of the other three heroes, right? Tiny doesn't quite have the same amount of value
Tino
for it.
top.
You need that passive.
He's going to be in trouble. The Sans prevents the Dragon Tail to get out of range of the stun combo. Is really cute attempt from Neon. It's unfortunate that Asta doesn't get the kill, but nonetheless, you do slow down Tino's game. Now bottom lane, Enryu might be in trouble. Bob's going to make his rotation, but the Grimstroke trying to TP. I don't know if Jin can really do much to offset the damage. The Silence holding Bob back. Doesn't have the Orb Corrosion just yet. And look at Enryu. Oh, he's actually going to look to turn it. Okay, why not? First doom of the game. And that's a big one as Enryu gets rid of Bob's second hour. Neon really struggling to open up the map. I guess this is a big issue of their lineup. As mid lane, though, zip in. Tino, nice Dragon Tail timing. All right. And they actually want to end the fight. Palos stepping into the middle. Avatar mode's got to be cautious as Vincenzo getting closer and closer for the control. He's going to land the combo onto Enryu as the Doom ticks out, and Chuan is going to join him in the afterlife as Neon giving away a couple of kills, and they're even going to look to train this into a third as Bob remnants over the tree line. You'd hate for it to be denied, and that won't be the case as Bob gets the kill. Another T1 tower soon to be besieged.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
That was the real right now. And, you know, this is kind of what I was... When I was suggesting the Nature's Prophet, this is kind of what I was expecting, right? You might be able to deal with someone, but not the rest.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Still a hero that I'm... Oh, Asta bottom lane. His teammates are starting to leave him, and Palos, he's perfect with the chain control, even Vincenzo if they needed it. And it's a well-deserved tip. Just a bit too aggressive.
Angle. So he needed somewhere else to be able to farm. You could see they've blocked up the camps as well.
In Avatar mode. Onto the Keeper of the Light of the backline. Shackle's instantly cancelled off as Avatar mode solely focusing the coddle. But now Bob's able to enter once again. The long duration chains. They've got the control, and Ryu's going to be killed off next. A Doom completely wasted as Bob shows up to the fight in such a dramatic fashion.
Now, I don't want to be dramatic, but call it. I feel like it's getting pretty damn close to that stage. Palos just balling out of control right now. Even with a double Doom on, can find any pickoffs. Asta, he's trapped.
They're going to see Asta. And they instantly pounce. Once again, the chain control is something the Terrorblade cannot deal with without the BKBs. It just doesn't have the items also to sustain through it. Avatar mode, no, the instant Hex. Inkspell's going to buy him a little bit of time. The Tiny might be in trouble. Is there a way they can protect Palos at the moment? Maybe they can do so by getting rid of the life of Avatar mode. Hex to the last second, but the damage is lacking. It's up to Bob, but they need to refresh his abilities. He's playing on the other side as Enryu finds a catch and Avatar mode's in. So some signs of life for Neon. They get two. It's a buyback force from Jing, however.
Its bottom tower is under attack.
Run, sir. Looks like Bob
Can run.
I see Jing. Oh, man, that's... Of course.
Bob.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. Well, at least, honestly, the big thing is that I see just Jing has this Ag Shard now on the Grimstroke, and he's wasting time, finding space, but...
They want to try and fight underneath this.
Zip into the back line, Avatar mode. Hedwig Chuan's going to get one kill, but can they trail this into any more? Doesn't have the most mana. They've got to be cautious. The Doom off for the western side, and Ryu trying to target down Tino. So it's going to be two quick pickoffs for Neon, but can they still continue to take the fight? Palos is exceptionally farmed. BKB along with the Aegis and now Vincenzo, all they needed was a little bit of control. But the main thing is that Asta, they're not on top of the Terrorblade, so finally he's able to start to do some damage. But they don't want to set themselves in a position where they're vulnerable for the second round, so Neon, they're just evacuating. As they'll lose Enryu, they'll lose Chuan, but that's a decent...
Are they going to run into
They saw Astra
Zasta?
under the ward. They saw him under that ward. Again, Execration. Vision is king as Avatar Mode tries to get there to cancel the control, but now he's rooted! Oh, he's rooted. It was a desperation play. It was a save your teammate syndrome in a way. Oh, no. It is painful.
Very suitable.
Scanning.
They're
If
just taking out
Palace is
everything.
alone, I don't think they kill him. I don't think... Okay, maybe with Doom. Okay, maybe they do kill
Blade
him.
does a lot.
Let's see if he's going to stand his ground. Turn Avatar Mode almost gets cleaved. Now Bob's got to be cautious. He's got 3 remnants to play with along with a BKB, but the rest of Execration starting to show up to the party. As they're onto the Terrorblade to chain control, but Asa with a Sunder opportunity. He can't lock onto a target. He wasn't in range with anyone. Now Enryu's TP just gets cancelled. As Bob, that last second slide, thanks to the Arcane to amplify his power. And yep, they're going to call it. Palos gives a weird GG. As Neon, unfortunately today, it will be 2-0. It is Execration, danog. They are continuing on with their dominant phase 1 into phase 2 now.
Where was this a couple of months ago during the
don't say
DPC,
that.
my man? I mean, that they were...
Right.